Hi friends, Suzanne here. Welcome to another Wildcard Wednesday video on my YouTube channel and blog. For today's project, I'm featuring the Fragrant Layer stamp set. I'm going to be using the Forever Plaid 3D embossing folder, and I have the Stylish Shapes dies going on today. So we're starting with a non-porous surface. This is one of the paper pads, the grid mats, from the brand new stamp positioner that Stampin' Up has put out, and honestly I'm using that today too, just saying. So I'm starting off doing one of my most favorite techniques. This actually is called ink blending. The inks that I'm using to blend with, and my little brushes too, are Soft Sea Foam, Coastal Cabana, and the top right color is Cloud Cover. Now, in saying that, Cloud Cover is one of those colors that I'm not 100% sure if the normal customer can grab this ink pad. I rarely use it because of the ink shifting irregularities. Apparently the chemical makeup of the ink and the ink pad cause the color to shift a little. So sometimes you get a good ink and then sometimes it's not so good. So that being said, I rarely use that ink pad. However, I did like the color that it gave because it's almost like like I said, it's Cloud Cover. It's almost like a blue gray, and having gray in some of your blending creates some depth and doesn't remove the brightness though. So I'm using it sparingly. You can see I'm using a small ink blender brush. I used the bigger two for the other two inks. But anyway, I try really hard not to use a lot of ink blending because it's my favorite technique, and I would just do it all day long. To be honest, I love it. So what's happening here is we have the embossing folder, and I have embossed that little piece of basic white. So now we're going to ink up the flowers from Fragrant Layers. I'm going to use Lemon Lime Twist as my yellow, and look, you can almost see up my nose. Isn't that just great? Anyway, this is Coastal Cabana and a finger dauber, or they call them sponge daubers now. So if you're searching on the website, don't use a finger dauber, use sponge dauber. And I don't know why they changed the name. They change names all the time. Who knows? It's just the way things are. So what I'm doing is I am creating sort of a two-tone ink so that I only have to, or two different tones of ink on my flower, so I only have to stamp once. You can see I have some basic white in my stamp positioner there, and what I ended up doing was using that Soft Sea Foam again, and this is Cloud Cover. It's kind of funny though, to be honest, you don't see much of a difference between the leaves and the flowers, and I don't know why. There's two separate inks, and it's just odd. I don't know why it turned out that way. But I was kind of going for a more subtle look, so that's what I got, and I'm all for it. It didn't bother me. All right, so that is my stamp positioner. Look at those flowers. So there is a more detailed stamp that goes over top of this, and I didn't want to use it. I just wanted to use the flowers like they were. So fussy cut those babies out. Hey, have you heard that Stampin' Up actually has these paper snips back? So that's good news. And guess what? There's free shipping tomorrow. Free shipping with, a minimum purchase, of course. So anyway, these are the Stylish Shapes dies. I used this is the second and the third one from the inside, and I used the third one twice. So hopefully you're picking up what I'm throwing down. I put lots of dimensionals on the back. I thought it was a good idea to go this way, but then I thought better of it. And before I stuck anything down, I flipped it over and I put my plaid inked piece underneath. And then I slathered that with dimensionals, and then here is my card base, and this is just basic white thick. I was going to do it off center, but then I thought, no, I'm going to go plunk this baby right in the center. And I don't know why I don't know why I do the things that I do. To be honest, it's just a little odd. I'm a little odd, okay? I will admit it. Don't tell anybody. I'm being vulnerable with you, telling you I'm a little weird. Okay, so anyway, here are the flowers. I fussy cut them out. The first one I put on just one dimensional. The second one, I don't know why. I have two dimensionals and a glue dot because perhaps I felt that second flower was just not secure enough. Right? Like sometimes I wonder about what I do. Anyway, I'm trying to encase those flowers a little bit. And this one, again, down with a dimensional. And then this gets two dimensionals plus a glue dot. So at least I'm consistent. And I'm making sure that they're sticking, I guess. So here is, there is a little bit of these, I guess they're buds, and I use the glue dots with them as well. And then I have the leaves. And again, I said there's like no difference in color, which is odd because I used, completely different inks. Honestly, I will give you a close up of this and you'll see that, it's fine. It's no worries. What ended up happening here was I ended up ripping one of my leaves. So this gave me an opportunity to put several leaves, one up, one down, and that is pretty much it for the flower adhesion. Oh, and I forgot there was another little bit of buds that I forgot, and I will have them on the actual card in a second when you see the picture. So I use that small stitch circle, and I use the cloud cover for the hello. And then these are called shimmering dots, and I use the green ones for the center of the flowers. And then I use the blue ones to go kind of around the sentiment. And then I will give you, like I said, I'm going to give you some close-ups because when you use two different colors on the stamp, like I did with this card, I did want to just make sure and marry those two colors together. And oftentimes, if you have a Wink of Stella, whether it be a water brush or this one happens to be new with sparkles, sometimes you can go over the inked area, and if the ink isn't 100% dry yet, what you can do is you can move the ink a little bit to, like I said, marry these two colors together. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just going over, making sure that the liquid is coming out, and it just blends it just an insy bincy bit more. Like I said, there is a more detailed stamp with the fragrant layers that goes over top of this, but don't these just look really pretty? I just quite like them. And then I realized that I have to stamp the inside of my card. So I inked up with soft sea foam this time, and then I went in with Coastal Cabana and used my little sponge dauber. Do not call it a finger dauber, but it's on my finger, so it's a finger sponge dauber. And I just do that, two-tone stamp. It's one stamp that I need to do, trying to figure out the placement with my stamp positioner here. And again, I'm really not wanting to leave a lot of room because who knows what to write in a card. I just make cards. When I send them, it's a little awkward for me to actually write things on it. Anyway, so that is my card for today. I'll leave the links in the description box below in case you want to check out any of the products for yourself. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider it. It really helps my small channel grow. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. Please leave me a lovely comment below, and I will be back on Friday. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.